Alright folks, howdy howdy. How's it going? Welcome to me being in the studio again, unexpectedly today. Because right as I was falling asleep last night, I realized, you know what I forgot to pick up at the studio yesterday, in all the scrambling and the late night working? I forgot to grab my tripod so that I can actually do my baking stream after this. So, baking stream was gonna start at like 12:30, like right after the study stream, but it may get pushed back a little bit since I'm here. I want to go ahead and like schedule out my posts and stuff and just get that taken care of and off my plate. So just a heads up, the baking stream might get pushed back by half an hour just because I had to come in. So, and I don't want to come back. So I'm going to try and do everything I can think of from the studio before I head back home to do the baking stream and pack. And that's pretty much going to be my day because I'm leaving at 3 a.m. probably to drive to Texas for Thanksgiving. It's a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so I don't want to have to come back to the studio tonight. So hopefully I can remember to do everything I need to do. I've written so many lists, but that's neither here nor there. Hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome back for those who were here last night. I'm surprised to see you back again. I'm surprised to see myself back again. I worked way later last night than I expected to. But here we are. This is how I feel today. I'm very much just a half awake, quite dead self this morning. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna draw or something. Something's gonna happen for sure on stream. But how are you guys doing? Welcome. Do I sound so chipper? Do I sound so chipper, Sloppy? Wow, I'm surprised. I think you're being sarcastic. Did I fit? Yes, I finished all of them. Do you guys want to see? Since, you know, some of you couldn't stay up with me. I can show you I finished all of them. I ended up... Oh, did everything crash? What happened? Oh, here we go. Are we still streaming? Okay, cool. Here, I'll show you. Since some could not stay up the whole time, because yay, time zones. This is the only one that I'm still kind of like, don't love it, but it's okay. You know what, I'm just gonna leave the head shield the way it is. It's fine. But yeah, let's see where we left off. We had, shoot, where did I end? Utah Raptor was what I worked on at the beginning of stream yesterday, and then we did Rebeccasaurus? I don't know how to say it. It's okay. It's not very detailed. It's kind of bland after Utah Raptor, but that's fine. Gastonia, which was mostly done anyway when I started the stream. Baryonyx, right here. Homalocephaly. And Microraptor. I totally redrew Microraptor, and I like it better, sort of. I'm just not going to think too hard about the stripes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not going to fiddle with it. It'll be fine. She says to herself repeatedly. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did, guys. Hopefully they look okay. This is probably the one that most people missed. This was the like, oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock. I need to go to bed. Why does everything look like pine cones? I reached a state of delirium last night, but that's fine. Kind of looks like a flag. See? Doesn't look like a dinosaur. See? That's my problem. I give up. Why? I'm already so indecisive. Okay. Looks like it deserves to be on a flag. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, dang it. I knew the tail looked funny. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. My body is so stupid. It still woke me up at like 6. I don't know why my body's like this. It's like it does not matter what time I go to bed. My brain's like, hey, did you know it's 6 a.m.? We're gonna just be awake. Yeah. Hey, Peekaboon, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in. So anyway, we're gonna be doing some drawing today. It's a warm-up study session. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm probably not gonna be able to draw anything very nice. I'm gonna try. I originally had planned on drawing turkeys today. I might try to draw a turkey. But this may just go off the rails, and I'm just gonna flip through my reference folder and draw whatever I feel like. So I recommend that you do too. The reference folder, if you want to use mine, is pinned at the top of chat. Feel free to, you know, draw something you see sitting around you, though. Maybe I'll do a still life. I don't know. Everything interesting near me to draw. We'll see. But anyway, I'm just a little sleepy. I have so much to do today. I gotta return some books to the library. I gotta make sure I have enough butter for the cooking stream. I think I do. It may just be a little, it just may be a little all over the place, guys. That's all. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't want to go to the store. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna make stuff with what I have. It'll be fine. What are we gonna draw today? Unboxing. Yeah, should we unbox the... Should we do that? I mean, do you guys really want to unbox Unbox the printer. Let's do that when I get back, because I don't have time to mess with it today. We can open up the printer when I get back. How about that? You guys helped me. You guys bought it. It's your printer, really. So, yes. For anyone who doesn't know and wants context about the baking stream, by the way, the baking stream was part of the Sketchathon reward goals. I did like sketches for like trying to earn money to pay for a printer because I haven't had one in over a decade and I really need one. And I have it behind me now. Long story short, it came yesterday when it wasn't supposed to, and I was in the studio and I panicked and I got home and it was fine. Everything was fine. I just, in my head, I'm like, well, it's probably stolen. It's been sitting on the porch for who knows how long. So this is kind of how it goes when I'm scrambling to get ready to travel, though. It's like I'm always afraid I'm going to forget something. So my brain sometimes goes into like catastrophic mode a little bit, which is not my best quality, I'll admit. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, folks. But thank you for putting up with me. Anyway, yeah, so maybe we'll do the unboxing. It's a good idea to open it before I go to make sure it's on. Oh, that's a good point. Shoot, but surely there's like a wait period because it's a holiday, right? Like surely I have at least a week. Do I have to do it right now? Should we just unbox the printer instead of draw? I'm so tired. Surely it can wait a week. Well, now you got me thinking I should do this. Let me say hi to everybody in chat. If anybody wants to draw along with me, you think it'll be okay a week? Okay, yeah, I don't want to, honestly, if there is something wrong, I don't want to deal with it right now. I did take pictures of it when it arrived, so I took pictures of the front and the back. There's a little, there's like a little, damaged part to the box, like a really small tear. I don't think anything inside is damaged, but I did take a picture of that too. I should open it before I leave. I don't have time. Should I just open it now? But so many people are asking about it. I kind of feel like I should like say, hey, if you want to watch me open this. Hard drives, RAM sticks, yeah. I don't think it'll be that hard to return. I know somebody that can maybe help with it if they are pushy about it. I don't think it'll be a problem though. Yes, my brain's not functioning. Should we just open it now? I was not prepared for this. I know people were asking and I was like, oh, we can make it like an unbox the printer and make a whole thing. Maybe not. I'm leaving in less than 24 hours. I'm probably not gonna be back to the studio. Should maybe make sure they didn't give you a refurb. I mean, they might have. I'm feeling very stuck. Thank you, Sloppy. You don't have to do it on stream if you don't want to. But a lot of people did ask Pika. It's okay to call you Pika. Gosh, now my brain is moving so slow. I'm not sure what's best. I'm gonna scroll up and say hi to everybody while I think about this. Bring it with me? No. No. No, because my car is gonna be. No, I'm not gonna encourage break-ins to my car, and I don't want to have to lug it in and out. It's extremely heavy, you guys. It's a large printer scanner. Unbox it on the road. Oh my gosh. I'm going. You can off stream if you want, maybe. Hey Raga, how you doing? Let me scroll up and say hi. I'm gonna think about this while I'm saying hi to people. Most of you already said hi too, but hello Sloppy and Amaze, how you doing? And of course, Geiger, welcome, welcome. Yeah, thanks for asking. The printer, it was such a debacle yesterday. Not a huge debacle, but I was nervous for sure. Sorry, I just ate breakfast. I probably have food in my teeth. You guys would tell me, right? And it was definitely not last night's pasta that was left over and sat out for 6 hours, and I might feel ill later, so we'll see. My life is chaos. Paleontologist VA, hello, hello. I would also like to go to Florence the Machine concert. Sloppy. You're struggling Thursday, so yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. It is hard to choose, honestly, Sloppy. That is part of the fun of paleo art, though, is that you get to kind of be a designer a little bit. Hey, Danish Viking, how you doing? Who's laughing at me? I see an emote going, and I'm not at the bottom of chat. Hope you're doing well, Danish Viking. Thanks for popping in. Tarzia, hey, hey. Oh, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And thank you. I appreciate that. I stayed up really late last night drawing, So I'm a little out of it, and now I'm very indecisive about this printer situation. Maybe we'll do it at the end if I have time. We'll just draw real fast. It's gonna be a short stream because I'm gonna be back on at like 1 p.m. Mountain Time to do a baking stream. So there'll be 2 streams today, even though it's a Tuesday. It's crazy times. Gonna be making banana bread and also some cookies and possibly decorating the cookies. We'll see. We'll see. I got all the ingredients out this morning to check, make sure I had everything. I'm pretty sure I have enough butter. I may have just enough butter to make all the things I'm thinking of making. But apparently my mom didn't make any desserts yet this year, so I'm just going to be making the cookies and banana bread, and I'll bring them with me. So hopefully people want them, because I don't want to take them back. Scrolling. I did a little painting of a bear. Oh, Pika, I'd love to see it. If you want to drop the link in chat, or if it's easier, we have a Discord with an art share section. Love to see that. If you want to share, but it's okay if you don't too. Boop boop bop bop bop. Beep boop bop. Okay, scrolling. Also, hi Ngoy. I don't know if I said hi to you, but officially, hello. Do a 1 sketch and then unbox. Okay, I'm not opening it on the road. Okay. You always feel ill before a road trip. I usually am fine. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay. I think I'm at the bottom. Both unboxing and cooking streams in one day? Yeah. Wows indeed. We'll see. An unbaking stream, is that just making dough and eating it? Because that's how I bake all the time, Ungoy. Probably will do that. Yeah. Apparently, did you know this? I was not aware, guys, but apparently it is not the raw egg that is dangerous in cookie dough. Can you guess what it is? Does anyone know before I tell you? Like, there is another ingredient that has more danger. Don't Google it. It's the flour. Yeah. I had no idea. This whole time I had no idea it was the flour. I always thought it was the raw egg. You're gonna guess flour? Yeah, I had no idea. But I've been eating raw cookie dough my whole life. So I also freeze my flour before I bake with it, so maybe that kills stuff. Well, I didn't do that when I was a kid though, or in college, or even until, look, let me back up. I have started freezing my flour before I put it in the pantry, as of like a year ago. But I don't know if that does anything. You were going to say the human? Yeah, the human, it can be the dangerous part for sure. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to draw today. I'm just going to scroll around and look at pictures until something strikes my fancy. Drew a lot of birds yesterday, guys. Drew a lot of dinosaurs. Should I do a landscape? Should I do an animal? I kind of want to do an animal. I don't think I have a mental fortitude. Ooh, maybe I'll do a rock. Let's do an interesting rock. Or at least that's what I'm going to do. This is Bring Your Own Reference Day, guys. If you, like, draw whatever you'd like to, use whatever reference you want. Maybe a cloud. Clouds would be fun. Clouds sound relaxing. I'm going to do a cloud or a rock. I'm glad we could walk through this together, guys. Ooh, this is a nice rock. Let's draw this rock. I like the planes on this rock. We're going to do this one. At least I'm going to do this one. You guys do what you want. I found this reference in my Pinterest reference folder. This is called White Desert. I have no idea what it is. Oh, here's another nice rock. Ooh, look at that rock. Oh, so many rocks. Okay, hold on. I have to pin this. Oh, good. We've reached the hyper delirium part of my day. Excellent. So good. Glad we got here so quickly. Should this go in landforms or landscapes? I think. Or rocks. I'm putting it in rocks. How is everyone else's delirium doing today? Oh, here's another good rock. I might draw these rocks later. This is going to be important eventually. Don't you worry, folks. I'm not off task. Okay. Do I take a picture of it after getting it to freeze? What? Loden, I'm too tired to figure out what you're trying to say to me right now. Why would I take a picture of it? You're making a joke. So stupid this morning I can't figure out what the joke is. You freeze your flour too. It kills any potential bugs. Yeah, exactly. I learned that. I started doing that with my rice in college because someone told me it was a good idea. And then I just started doing it with my flour recently. Not in college. Does freezing flour affect the flour? I have no idea. It is fascinating being the friend of somebody who processes. Oh, I'm a verbal processor, 1000%. You should see me when listen, it sounds crazy when I'm by myself, but with you guys here, I feel normal. So, you know, it's great. Anyway, let's draw now. We're gonna draw all sorts of things. But yeah, for anyone who hasn't been here before for a warm-up study, what I usually say, or what I try to say, and I haven't said in a while probably, is just try to give yourself even like 15 minutes. The goal is, for me, is 30 minutes of sketching from reference, whether it's an image or an actual physical object sitting near you. You know, you can draw your hand, your shoes, your jacket sitting on a chair. Like, you could draw all kinds of things. All this stuff is going to train your observation eye and make you a better... I mean, just long term, it's gonna fill your creative bank account, right? That's the whole goal, what we're doing. So, anyway, if you haven't been to a warm-up stream before, there you go. There's the very short TED Talk on what it's about. Alright. Does my stomach hurt already? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have had that for breakfast. I refrigerate my birdseed. Oh, that's a smart idea. Doesn't kill the bugs like freezing, but there's never room in the freezer. It just stops them from hatching. Oh. I've never had an issue with bugs in my birdseed. But I also live in a very dry climate, so we just don't have a huge bug issue to begin with. One of the many benefits of Colorado. Alright. I'm just gonna focus on shapes today. Of course, my HOA person, she's being kind of weird about birdseed right now. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to have any. But my landlord hasn't told me I can't have birdseed, so. Esol! Oh yes, we talked about it! You have several generations of caterpillars in your birdseed. Have you gotten that the metal container yet? The metal trash can? Esol, how you doing? How you doing, friend? I hope you're doing well. Hey, I think it's okay to say this, but you guys, did you know Esol and I are gonna do a co-stream? My very first co-stream? I'm excited. Isol's gonna help me not kill myself being an oil painter. It's gonna be great. That's alright. It's only been a few days, Isol. I wasn't really excited. If you had said yes, it'd been like, dang, she's on top of things. That girl got moxie. Ooh, my stomach is quite rumbly. I think in fact maybe that breakfast I ate was maybe not good anymore. This might be a real short stream. It might be very short. Oh gosh, okay, here we go. Chaos streaming. Let's do it. Yeah, we are making art or something. Doing things. Rumbly tumbly, let's go. Oh jeez. That's a good quote. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully make up. I might have to wait till I get to Texas to make my December calendar. This is gonna be kind of a working vacation. I've just got too much stuff I've got to do to take off 4 days. I'll be spending all of Wednesday driving. Won't be working then. I'll be spending all of Sunday driving. Thursday I'll be eating and putting myself to a food coma and probably sleeping off this week. So that just leaves Friday and Saturday to visit with family, maybe see some friends. I don't know. Haven't heard back yet. And yeah, get work done. We might be doing a movie night, though, if I end up working in my bedroom on stuff. I'm probably going to go through my closet and my old stuff and just see if there's anything I want to take or anything my mom wants me to take. I feel bad using her house as a slight storage facility. I don't have a ton of stuff there anymore, but there is some stuff there. So I might be going through some of that on Friday or Saturday. So if I end up doing that, I may put a movie on in Discord. So if anybody wants to hang out with me for a possible movie night, we might be watching Season 1 of Arcane. And then I'm officially going to be scheduling a Season 2 watch party next Sunday. For anyone who's not seen Arcane, it's, I mean, you could even just mute it and watch the beautiful visuals, honestly. If you're not a big fan of the story. I think it's a great story. I think it's really well-written characters. At least Season 1 was. And so I'll be looking at it for some inspiration. And also just to prep to watch Season 2. You'll be streaming today and tomorrow, then off to visit the family. Nice, nice. Anyone else have some plans for this week? Yeah, if you'd like to, Pika, like I said, just make sure if you join, if you want to watch with me anyway, we may be doing kind of an unscheduled, just because my schedule this week is crazy. It may be Friday or Saturday. I don't know yet what my plans look like for those days, so it may or may not happen. But if it happens, it'll be probably one of those nights. while I am going through stuff in my old childhood bedroom. Probably sharing stuff on Discord that I find. If you guys want to see some cringy old art, keep your eyes peeled for the pic share section for that. But anyway, yeah. If you'd like to potentially rewatch season 1 to refresh to get ready to watch season 2, I'll be doing that. If I do it, it'll be Friday or Saturday this week. Oh my gosh, my stomach is so rumbly. I'm a little worried, you guys. You're being British and having a normal week. Nice, Dino Dax. Congratulations. Honestly, I was listening to somebody talk about holidays, like the holiday rush, and they were just like, you know, holidays are just a day. Like, you could celebrate this on any day of your choice. So, like, why not avoid the holiday rush when everyone else is celebrating things like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever, and just pick a different day, like a different weekend to get together with family. Everyone's going to be way more available. Everyone's going to be way less stressed. I was like, this is genius. I don't know. I guess it's easier to get off at work because everyone else is off. But that's the one downside. I guess that works well if you work from home. But CaseyCon, wait, what? What's CaseyCon? What is this CaseyCon you keep talking about, Unglay? I've never heard of it. Your joke was you said freeze the flower. You tell kids to freeze before taking a picture. Oh, do you? I've never told a kid to freeze. That makes me feel like I'm doing a stick up. Freeze! No, Loden, you're doing great. But now I'm just thinking of a flower stick up, so. Let's see. I hope you enjoy your normal week, Dino Dax. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, Isol. That seemed kind of rough. We cut way back on the gifts stuff. Oh, for sure, yeah. We are trying so hard to wean. My dad's... Well, I guess my mom too a little bit, but I think it's, you know, the older you get, the more it's just like, can we just, like, have a nice time? Like be in each other's presence, I think. This command isn't working. Yeah, there is no CaseyCon. I think you're confusing me for somebody who's more everything. I really like the textures in this rock, but I have no idea how to achieve them. So let's just play. I'm not gonna get too caught up in this today. We're just gonna make shapes. Gosh, darn it. So shape. Much shape. Yeah, it was a rough few weeks. Yeah, it sounded like it, Isol. I'm glad you're better. I'm gonna be doing a baking stream, actually, for anyone who didn't hear. This is gonna be a rare two streams on a Tuesday day, because you guys helped me buy a printer. It's sitting behind me, actually, and I might actually unbox it at the end of the stream, because everyone has told me I should probably check it for damage before I leave. So we might do a quick, hey, make sure the printer isn't broken. Check. And then I'm gonna basically make some social media scheduled posts so I can not think about that for the next 4 days at least. Like schedule out all my Diet member stuff, and then go home and do a baking stream. We're gonna be making banana bread, my family's banana bread recipe that I got from my grandma, and probably some cookies. At least one set of cookies, possibly 2. We'll see how much time it takes. Cookies I feel like are pretty quick, and the butter is actually sitting out on the counter thawing right now, so it should all be ready to go by the time I'm home. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Sometimes I can plan things, and many times I can't. Well, I'm hoping today is one of those can times. Maybe, Isol. It's gonna be, I don't know how long you're planning on streaming for, and no pressure either. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. But I'm not gonna start till 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So I imagine it's gonna be at least an 1.5 hour stream, maybe 2 hours. Depends on how long it takes for everything to get out of the oven. But I feel like cookies and banana bread are pretty quick. We'll see. We'll see. The setup and me bumbling probably will take up most of the time of the stream. You guys know. We've done this once before. We did a cooking with Casey stream. And, yeah, there's a lot of bumbling in that. Definitely. Science streams. You're here for the push. It's not a push. It's not. Science, you were streaming last night when you popped that leg in chat, weren't you? I don't think you saw. It took me like 10 minutes to realize that Amaze had pinned it to the top of chat. I was so not together yesterday. Hey, Shiratoshi, how are you doing? Thank you. No, thank you guys. Thank you everybody, seriously, who donated to that printer fund. So thankful that yeah, it's sitting behind me right now. I actually meant to take my little Ko-fi thing off. That shouldn't still be there. Originally, I was gonna make a little stretch goal to like buy ink and paper, but I actually got this on sale. It went on sale on Sunday, so I bought it very fast. Just jumped on it, and it showed up yesterday. It wasn't supposed to, so it was a bit of a scrambling madness rush to get home right after my stream because I was like, oh no, it's been sitting on the porch. It's been stolen, like because I didn't get the email that it had arrived until much later after it had arrived. But you know, it all worked out. It all worked out. So that was my day yesterday. We might be unboxing it at the end of my warm-ups today, because everyone's telling me I should. Wah! What was that sound? What happened? Wait, where did that? I feel like I had an alert for 2 seconds. What happened? Hold on. Sorry, thank you to whoever did a thing. What was that? Oh, Pioneer, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. But Belind, I hope you're having a good day too. Thank you for your support, even though I'm not doing a partner push officially. I like that there's a partner push in your heart. It means a lot to me that you think highly enough of me to want a partner push for me. And I appreciate you. Even though you put weird emotes in my chat. Right after I get raided. Distract me. Yes, I think so, Paleontologist VA. Loden, I'm glad. Yeah, I think you're not the only one. Yeah. You told him that you'd pin it one day? I totally missed this conversation in my chat. I feel backstabbed. Whatever. It's fine. It makes people laugh, I suppose. It's just so weird. I don't understand. Like, why does that emote exist? Can someone please... Is there a reason? Is there, like, a context from Plain Old Trey that I'm missing somewhere that's like, oh, this is why we have a leg emote? Or is it literally just an emote to make people feel uncomfortable? Because it's really working, if that's the purpose. I don't know. I want it to make sense. Oh, thank you, Belant. I really appreciate that. Speaking of aggressive support, guys, seriously, have you met one of our newest Twitch ambassadors, Science Streams? We have a ambassador in the chat right now. You don't need to know. Be it, Easel. Be it, Easel. Oh my gosh. I'm hurling cheese at you. You're getting some cheese, ma'am. But seriously, you guys should go follow Science Streams. He is an absolute gem of a human being. You're gonna have a good time over there. He's family friendly, guys. It's really hard, as you know, as a family friendly streamer. It was just talking to Isol about this. It's hard to find sometimes places to raid into that are safe for work and kids and all that stuff. I know that's not the main goal of most people on Twitch, but I really appreciate that places like that exist. And I know some people just prefer work safe streams just because they tend to be less toxic. So yeah, if you're into that, he's always got a work safe space over there. He actually goes around and does like talks at schools and stuff with his wife Lita, and maybe one day little baby Alona. But anyway, great streams, great educational content. He's always happy to stop and answer a question. He's a real life scientist, guys. He doesn't just play one on Twitch. So if you have questions, he's probably got some answers, or knows somebody who has some answers. So fun times over there. Sorry, it wasn't a very good segue, Blint, but the people need to know what weird emotes they... Hey Dan the BC Man, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Don't encourage this. Oh my gosh, of course. Friendney, oh stop. Family friend. Family friendney, no. Sorry, I'm really tired. Maybe that's not as funny as I'm finding it right now, but such a good pun. Dang it. Curse you, Ungoy. He's gonna use that forever now. It's family friendly. Blunt, you can never not have a sub now to to Trey. Not that you probably ever end it, but when do I... Hey Yak, how you doing? When do I leave for my short drive? Yeah, my 12-hour road trip. Tomorrow. Less than 24 hours. I leave at 3 a.m. So, like, the next time it's 3 a.m. is when I will be driving. Trying not to think about it. It's fine. I honestly don't mind. I'd rather leave early so that I don't have to drive at nighttime, because I get so sleepy. I get so sleepy when I've been awake for more than 6 hours and it's dark. I have, like, a cutoff where it's like, my body's like, need nap, must sleep. So, I'd much rather leave early and just be super awake during the day. and then arrive kind of around dinner time. That's sort of my goal. I guess in theory I could leave today, but I would have to stop over in Amarillo, and I haven't set that up with my relatives who live there, and they're probably doing stuff for that. You know, I don't want to intrude. It always feels kind of intrusive to me. I'm sure they don't feel that way, but I do. One of these days, I will. What side of the turkey has the most feathers? The outside? Oh my gosh, Pika. Welcome to chat. You might be in the right place. Oh no, sloppy. Good luck. Good luck. Oh gosh. They make really nice live traps, you know. Conversation made you think of something. Another streamer said twice to chat, show me your legs in reference to an emote. Oh, yeah, you should. I mean, listen, if you need a leg emote, I do know a streamer that has one. Oh my gosh, dad jokes. I just realized, I think it was Pyro that told me that Seribot had that function, that we could have dad jokes in chat anytime we want to. Let's read it. Hold on. Let's see what Seribot's got for us today. I wonder if we can submit dad jokes to Seribot. If you walk into a forest and cut down a tree, but the tree doesn't understand why you cut it down, do you think it's stumped? Angry flip table? What? What are all these Seribot commands? Oh my gosh, cat fact, dog fact? Angry flip table. What? That is a really good dad joke, yeah. Oh, that's so frustrating. Make sure you use the right click, but see what you did there, Dan the BC Man. You get some cheese too. Hey, didn't we listen to this song yesterday? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm gonna skip it. We've space jammed a lot this week. Unflip table. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. It's like, oh, sorry, table. Oh my gosh, what? I'm way too amused by this. No, don't do that, Sloppy. Don't chase it around. Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted. Dogs have about 1,700 taste buds. Humans have approximately 9,000. That explains so much about the things dogs eat. Cats have around 473? What? How is that possible? We clearly like our food. Yes, good bot indeed. Good bot indeed. You had a young rat at work. We thought it was friends with Squirrel, but last Friday Squirrel beat up the rat? It took the rat home, but the... Wait, what? Wait, Ungoy, what? What are you talking about? A squirrel attacked a rat and you took it home? Is that what? What? Wait. No, I'm like, can't process this story you're just now telling us. Hey Neil, how you doing? We're having a very random chat today. Welcome to my very random stream. I might be doing an unboxing of the printer that chat helped me earn just at the end of stream, just to alleviate everybody's concerns that it might be damaged. And then maybe sometime next month, since people seem interested in this idea, I am going to schedule a stream that's basically a rummage, an art supplies rummaging stream. Like, we're just gonna go through, I'm gonna go through all of my materials on my art shelf and kind of do like a check everything, see what works, see what doesn't, toss what I don't need, and like reorganize to make room specifically for this printer. On this brown, wait, how do I point? This brown table right behind me. I need to clear all that stuff off and I don't have anywhere to put it, so I need to make some room on this shelf. So the plan is to go through things and consolidate, and I'm gonna do that on stream because people said it might be fun to like go through old art supplies and I can like test all my markers and draw weird doodles and stuff. Maybe I'll do doodles for subs or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Like, that'd be fun. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. And what maybe we'll do, I was gonna do like a printer unboxing then, but I guess we'll do that now so that we can all rest easy. Did not witness the fight. Oh my gosh. Squirrels can be extremely territorial, and especially if it's like a baby. A baby rat, maybe. I can see that not going in the rat's favor. We have some pretty aggressive squirrels in our backyard. They're nice to us, but they're horrible to each other. Absolutely vicious. Angry Foot Printer? What? That's amazing! Wait! Oh my gosh, wait! Oh my gosh, I'm such a dummy. I just realized what it's doing. It's splitting up whatever word you say. What? Hold on, I have to try this. Angry, flip, what do I want to flip? I don't know, pizza. You guys! Oh, I got unflipped. Oh, thank you. I do need to be unflipped. You guys, look at this! Casey's chair, no! Oh my gosh. Why is this game so amusing to me? It's so easy to please, you guys. It's kind of ridiculous. That's amazing. Now that I know that's a thing, guys, this is all my stream is gonna be. Science, you ruined me. This is no longer an art stream. This is just flipping things with Saribot stream. Guys, flip some stuff. Ooh, can we flip some cheese? Wait, what do you say? Angry flip? Angry flip. Can I do an emote? No, probably not. Don't, not the leg. Not the leg. Cheese. Cheese. Oh, it just spells out the emote. Unflip cheese? Cheese? No! Ulodinen, why? Wait, it didn't unflip my cheese. Did I spell unflip wrong? Oh, I did. I wrote unflip. We pro streamer. Let's see, unflip. I spelled it right, I think. Yay! Why is this so amusing? Ulodinen, why? Why would you clip that? Calm flip, angry. What? I don't think that's how that works. Oh my goodness. Well, it's nice to be easily amused sometimes, I suppose. You once saw a squirrel shovel 2 biscuits into its face. Like 2 whole biscuits? We do have a squirrel that has realized that I will give them more than 1 almond, and so now they'll sit there and they'll take a... Yes, indeed. Squirrel, literally. And they'll take the almonds and just like dump them in their cheeks and then run away. It's very funny. Okay, well now that we've flipped everything, let's draw some more rocks. It was funny. We'll have to rewatch the clip later. Maybe I'll put it... I do have a stream clips section of my Discord. I haven't put anything in there in a while. I will add it for people to enjoy. Although, maybe I don't know, do I really want the leg thing to be like a thing more than it already is? This is the downside of verbal processing while you're streaming. Now everyone knows my inner thoughts about this. Only I had enough sleep to think a little before I say stuff today. Just a little thinking, Casey. Just a tad bit of thinking. I can't find the color I need, so I'm just gonna use that. You saw a blue jay started horking down unshelled peanuts? Oh, wow, how do they even digest that? I can picture it too, but then I'm picturing them, like, dying. You drew a doggo. Nice. I drew part of a rock. This is gonna take a while. Can be used in a command for the stream? What do you mean? Friend knee? No. It's a family friend knee stream. This is not a friendly knee. Have you seen this knee? It's weird and it jiggles. If you look at it too closely, especially when it's gigantified. Horrifying is definitely a better word. Yeah, that's so crazy, Sloppy. Wow. Same squirrel eats mayo right outside of a mayo packet. What? Yeah, Ungwe, I'm not sure what you want that command to say. What would it say, Ungwe, if you had to write that command? I don't even know what that would be. I'm not sure if they can or what he did after that. Streamer with the bird cam had a baby and has been in maternity. Oh no, so you'll never know. Excuse me. I might die. Sorry. Yeah, hopefully not never know. Hey Rue, how's it going? It's good to see you. We are doing a random stream today. There's so many things I could be doing with this that would be smarter. For example, I could be just drawing everything in this one flat color and then adding shadows and highlights to add these textures, but no. I'm not gonna do it that way because that would be too easy. That would be smart. That would be a good use of my digital tools. No, friends. I'm gonna do this the hardest way possible because I obviously have the bandwidth for it and the time. Ugh. Self. Disappoint. Much disappoint self. Also, how are you doing, Rue? Sorry. Don't mind my random tirades today. They're very unprompted. I can't control myself. I'm preparing for my delirious road trip. Well, I will be scream singing for 10 hours to keep myself awake. That's pretty much how it goes. Maybe Casey isn't a con artist? Wait, what? I mean, I'm not bad. I don't think I'm a bad person, if that's what you mean. Oh, you mean like conventions? Is that what we're talking about? Well, I might be getting back into conventions next year. Yeah, I might be doing that. We'll see if they let me in first. I have to apply. Come on, we talked about this. Just ask for mail packets. Don't get them out of the trash. What are you guys talking about? Oh my gosh. No, I hear you, Loden. I'm just really slow today. You didn't tell me what it would say though, Ungoy, if you had that command. I'll make a command that says CaseyCon. CaseyCon is at whatever convention Casey is tabling at. If I manage to make it into a convention. We'll see. It's been I kind of don't think I will, to be honest. It's been years since I've tabled at a convention, and I think I've lost all of my preferred seating, if you will. Like, I haven't been to a convention since 2019. And I doubt any of the people that worked on the cons then are still around to say, hey, this is a person who knows how to table. I don't know. Don't know. We'll see. Plan, though, is to apply to TwitchCon, so if anybody's out there in California, then I'm going to TwitchCon next year. Maybe I'll be there. Or maybe not. We'll see. If I don't get in, I won't go. I just can't justify the cost. At least if I go to TwitchCon, there's like a slight chance I can offset the cost of travel and like printing stuff. We'll see. We'll see. CaseyCon will be held at whichever con has the nicest bathrooms. Which con has the nicest bathrooms? I don't actually know. What's your favorite con you've ever been to, chat? Tell me. Give me ideas. I'm thinking about reapplying next year to various conventions, and I'm thinking about, for the first time ever, stupidly, going out of state, which is going to dramatically increase the cost of actually going to a convention. So they need to be really good shows. But right now, I'm considering a show in California, TwitchCon. It's the only one I'm considering because they don't charge artist booth fees. Like, you get a table for no fee. You have to pay for insurance, but I feel like that's becoming more standard anyway at most cons, but I'm not gonna draw all these rocks, guys. I just now decided. I'm just gonna slap in a few of them. But yeah, if you guys have if you've tabled at a show recently, especially if you've tabled, let me know if there's one that you recommend. So I am very out of the loop. I'm also thinking about potentially doing one in the Dallas-Fort Worth area because I have friends and family there, so it'd be easier for me to find a place to stay for free so that I wouldn't have to worry about anything but parking. Because, yeah, room and board like the expensive part of tabling outside of your state or your area. Thank you, Sloppy. Why are we digging out of the trash? What's going on? The forest has the... I agree, young boy. I agree. That was actually one of the first things I thought about the first time I went backpacking. I'm gonna say first one more time because it was the first time I went backpacking. First time I did a lot of things. And I, you went to the bathroom as you do while backpacking when there's no toilet. Did all the things correctly. And I was just like, man, this is the prettiest bathroom I have ever been in. That was literally what I said. And my friend that I was with made fun of me. But it's fine. I don't care. It is pretty. Especially in Colorado. Things have run amok. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in chat. You'd like running water? No, I mean, if you come to Colorado, though, like, I've only ever been backpacking in this state, to be fair, but everything is snow melt. It's so clear and pretty. It's not hot. There's no bugs. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, never been happier, honestly. I'm actually really bummed I haven't been able to find people to go backpacking with ever since moving here. I mean, I've met people that kind of want to, but, like, our schedules never line up. So I haven't actually been backpacking since that first trip, frankly. Not real. Well, that's not true. I did go with some friends to Arkansas and backpack there, and that was pretty, but Colorado is awesome for backpacking. And as long as you stick next to the rivers and stuff, there's plenty of running water. It's like the freshest running water you've ever had, you know? It's amazing. So nice. And this is why I want to volunteer on a fossil dig, because I feel like I already have all the gear. Might as well, these are people who actually want to camp outside, so at least I'd get to scratch that itch, and I'd get to do cool things and play in the dirt. Be really fun. You gotta catch it. No, you don't have to catch it. Yeah, see, so that's the thing about Colorado. There's not really very many ticks. Ticks are pretty rare. Like, there are ticks here. I don't want to act like there's none, but I think the instance of Lyme disease is super, super low in Colorado. There's just not that many around because they can't really survive very well in dry climates, and it's a desert. So you really only find them, like, if you're, like, maybe shuffling around in the bushes next to a river, but I've never seen one personally, and I've lived here for 9 years, and I'm outside a lot. I know, right? It is wild, I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, Sloppy. Colorado's great. It's dry. It's dry. There's no bugs. They can't survive here. I sleep with my windows open, guys. Wide open. There's holes in the screens. I don't have any bugs. Like the occasional spider, maybe. But it's crazy. Growing up in a humid environment where there's just like you can't open your windows ever. Like if you go outside, you open that door and immediately shut it. Like one of the first things that I noticed when I moved in with my roommate is that she would just walk outside and leave the door open for like minutes. And no bugs would get in. It's wild. It's wild here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. Camping is a whole other experience in Colorado because it's a high desert. It is not like camping everywhere else. Wonderful. Very easy to like camping here. I know, right, Kaseko? It does. Also, hi. How you doing? Yeah, we don't have those here. How you doing, Miss Yvette? No deer ticks. It's the altitude, it's the high intensity UV, and it's the dryness. So our average humidity here in Colorado is below 30%. It's usually hovering around 15 to 20%, maybe, like on a good day. That's the humidity here. And that's just too dry for most insects to like successfully incubate. So we don't have a lot of mosquitoes very often. We don't have a lot of any bugs, really. I think I've been bit by a mosquito like 3 times since moving to Colorado. And every time it's only happened right next to water. Like literally right next to a river. Because there's so little standing water here. It's great. Also, there's ads coming up, guys. So if anybody sits through those, I appreciate you in advance. Feel free to mute the tab. Just don't mute the stream. You can lower the volume. But, you know, if you can't, that's also fine too. Cannot imagine a mosquito. I know, right? It's incredible. There's a reason I haven't moved anywhere else yet. It's expensive as heck here, but man, the climate is great. You love high-altitude pinto beans from Dove Creek in Colorado? I don't think I've heard of that. If you like green chili, You'll love it in Colorado, guys. We were talking about this yesterday when I was deliriously discussing the differences between Colorado and Texas. So much green chili. I'd never seen green chili until I moved here. I guess you might see it in like El Paso, since that's right in the southwest of the US, but not in DFW, at least back in the day. I'm sure it's all over the place now. Oh, yep, there's the ads. Okay. You want to visit Colorado, Montana, Utah, and Wyoming? Yeah, Colorado and Utah are super pretty. Wyoming's got pretty spots, and of course so does, really every state's got pretty spots, but the whole high desert area of the US has got some really interesting landscapes. If I do go, I know we're in an ad right now, but for those who can hear me, if I do go to TwitchCon next year, my plan is to stop through like and see Moab and Zion and like Arches and just like go through Utah, either there or back, and just like stop and see some of that stuff because I've never been. And it's right next door in a way, it's like 6 hours away, but it's a really pretty part of the country and I'd love to see it, So when lime comes up, I still impulsively think it has an East Coast origin? Maybe. Claim that lime was an engineer disease that came from Plum Island, but didn't learn until years later that it was conspiracy theory. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've never heard of that. Pretty sure Lyme disease has been around for a long time. But it's still subconsciously think it has East Coast. I mean, there's definitely a lot of ticks on the East Coast. I've only ever seen one tick, and it was in Arkansas. I'm actually really surprised that we didn't run into any when we were backpacking through there. Although it was the fall. I guess they're not as active when it's colder. Hey Mary Berry, I don't know if you can hear me, but welcome on in. It's good to see ya. One more minute of ads. Let's do a stretch. For anybody who can hear me, this is your sign to unhunch. You weren't so Ulodnin, did you visit Colorado or did you live here at some point? Wisconsin is like they jumped over here? Oh, you're talking about ticks still. Yeah, Lyme disease really scares me, actually. There was a doctor or somebody, sorry, I'm gonna stretch while I talk. I don't remember who he was or what he was doing, but he came to talk to our elementary school class about like various health things to be aware of as kids, which is cool that they did that. And he talked to us about Lyme disease, and I'd never heard of it before. I actually didn't realize it was spelled with a Y until I think I was in like high school. But Lyme disease, and I was like hearing about it and just like there's no cure, and ticks carry it, and there's nothing you can do, and it has all these horrible side effects, and I was just like, like horrified in 4th grade, like oh my gosh, Lyme disease is like, and to be fair, it sounds like an awful thing to get. So I've been paranoid about getting it ever since. It's amazing that I ever camped after that, frankly. I think we're out of ads. I could be wrong. But I think they're gone. That's like the only time that bot has been well timed. I think I'm done with this rock. I'm gonna draw something else. We're gonna move on. Oh, rabies, yeah. Yeah, rabies I feel like you can at least see coming. I think the reason Lyme disease freaks me out is because it's like sometimes you won't even know you have a tick on you. You know, they dropped onto you from a tree you walked under. And like hit in your hair, like in your hair. You just like didn't feel it because it was tiny. I don't know. I think that's why it freaks me out, probably. Do I want to draw another rock? I want to draw a cloud. I'm just drawing things I feel like today, guys. By the way, if anyone is drawing along, if you want to share in your studies, any studies that you're doing, we do have a warm-up studies section of the Discord. If you want to get in there, type !Discord. I'm gonna do a cloud. And then at the end of the stream, which, because I need to do some other things before I go get ready to do the baking stream, we'll be doing the baking stream at around 1 p.m, I think. Maybe a little before if I can get set up earlier, but I'm gonna aim for 1 p.m. Mountain Time for the baking stream, so. But yeah, because I'm doing a baking stream in like a couple of hours, I would like to not stream too long this morning. So let's just do some fun things. Yeah, if you want to show off anything you're doing, this will be the last warm-up study stream until December 3rd. Just FYI. But go ahead and post your studies in the warm-up study section within the next, I would say, half hour. We'll probably be wrapping up in about a half hour. And if you just got here, you know, the whole goal of these streams is to do the thing that we always say we're going to do as artists, which is study things and like practice and train our observation eye. And I need accountability with this because I don't do a good job of making sure that I do. And I just figured I'd stream it because you guys are my accountability partners, so thank you. Thank you for anyone who shows up and lurks or anything. It does keep me on task, believe it or not. As many tangents as I go on, this is what on task looks like as far as studies go. I'm actually trying to find a nice cloud picture to study. Ooh, that one's pretty. Love the texture here. Let's do this one. I want to study this. Ooh, this is a really... Oh, this is like a... This is the cloudiest cloud that ever clouded. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm doing this. Is this even real? Is this a real image? Hold on. Let's look into this. I think it is. You guys. This image. Is this a painting? I can't... I think this is a real... I'm pretty sure this is a real picture. This is the most picturesque cloud. Alright guys, we found the cloud that has clouded the hardest. It is this one. This is a photo. Not a painting. Look at that! I'm drawing it. I'm drawing the heck out of this cloud. Save. Hey Vessel, how's it going? Yes, this is on task. Amazing. What part of Texas are you from? No, I don't mind. I talk about it. I grew up in DFW. There's 9 million people there, so I'm not really that worried about anybody finding me. It's a big area. Yeah, I'll be going back for just a very short trip for Thanksgiving, and then I'll be headed on home. Where do I put this? Skyscapes. There we go. Cloud. Ooh, here's another nice cloud. Ooh, here's another nice cloud. This is important stuff, Amaze. Why do you think this is not on task? I'm super on task right now. Whoa, look at this cloud. That looks like a painting. This is a painting. Okay, I was like, this has got to be a painting. All right. It's really pretty though. Maybe I'll pin that to my artist section. Artistes. I like them. Okay, let's paint this cloud. Cloud painting. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee. Okay. Got all my views back. And by that I mean tabs. I don't know why I said views. I meant my screens that I can see. Okay. You were wondering if the rat had rabies the whole time? Unquay, hold on. Don't be joking about that. That's scary stuff. Did you get bitten? Surely not. If the squirrel starts acting weird, then it might. Can you post your portraits? They are based on real life subjects. So the purpose of a study is going to be something that you're trying to do to learn. So that's kind of how we're defining a study for now. If the purpose of the portrait was to like do a portrait study, then absolutely. But if the purpose of the image was to make a finished, complete image, that would probably go in art share. Just because the whole point of the warm-up study sessions is to encourage other fellow artists to like sit down and practice. Like any image that's made with the purpose of practice, basically, counts as a study. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because yeah, using reference to make a finished piece is not the same thing as sitting down to practice. Even though they both kind of heavily rely on reference in some cases. Okay. But we do actually also have a showcase coming up, Mary Berry. So if you have a portrait that you finish, like if it's not a study, if it's like a finished portrait, we do have a showcase section, and there is a showcase coming up on the 2nd. The deadline to enter is in 4 days, so if anybody wants to show off some work that you're really proud of on stream here, that's a great place to do that. Just make sure that you read the tagged rules in the pin. It's 1 image per person, but feel free to include links in your post and stuff too, and we'll spend some time really looking at those on stream when I'm back on Monday. So yeah, there's options. You greatly overestimate my ability as an accountant if you think I can't help you be accountable. Well, I appreciate you, I think. I overestimate your ability? I don't know if I do, Loden. You seem pretty capable. Can never say we grew up as a small town. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, please nobody dox yourself. You know someone from Mansfield. I also knew somebody from Mansfield. Yeah. I do know where that is, yeah. I have a friend that lives in Arlington. It's pretty close. It's like right next door to that. So I need to get the... Yeah, do they have a rabies vaccination now? Oh, we have a dropping animal. Okay, I'll get to that after this cloud. That's a bit. Like the Lyme vax that didn't work? I didn't know that they came up with a Lyme vaccine. Lyme's a tough one. There's a deadline in case he means it. You call and nobody answers it. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Ulodnin, you nailed it. Kaseko says rabies kind of scares me more because my mom had to get rabies shots before. She's allergic to them. Oof. I feel like rabies, as long as you get the shot... I guess I didn't think about it as a vaccine. I guess it is a vaccine. But yeah, it's like as long as you get the shot pretty soon after being bitten by an animal that you think has rabies, you're fine. Is that correct? Which is great. It's great that we have an answer to that. I think that's why Lyme disease scares me though, is because there's nothing you can do. Like, as far as I know, if you have Lyme disease, you just have it. Like, it's just your life now. And it's really tough autoimmune stuff. Yeah, for sure, Maryberry. And we do one every month, too. So, you can just pick your favorite for now, and then maybe if you make something else next month, or if you want to show us a different one each month, that's totally fine. We'd love to see it. This rabies vaccine is just not standard to include in the regular vaccinations because yeah, it's a pretty rare thing to encounter. But again, I think that's why rabies doesn't scare me as much. It's because you can see it coming. It's like, oh, that animal's acting really weird. I shouldn't touch it. I should get away. I should go inside. Although they have a really bad cases of distemper here in Colorado, and I wasn't really super familiar with distemper until I moved here. But it has some symptoms that kind of present sort of like rabies, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I love the shape of this cloud. This is a great cloud. There have been a few Lyme vaccines. Really? I didn't know that. I have not heard that. There are places in the world where lots of people die of rabies and it should be in there. Yeah. Isn't it a big problem in India? Because there's such a high stray animal population? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different country. Yeah, I feel like there's some countries that have really bad, like high instances of feral animals, whether they're wild or domesticated animals that have kind of separated themselves. Yeah, I feel like I think I did hear that about India, and it makes sense if it is, because I know they have a really high feral dog and cat pop, mostly dogs, I think. Like to the point that wild animals are coming into the cities to prey on the stray dogs. Like it's wild, but it makes sense. It's an easy prey source. They're not exactly adapted to dealing with wild animals, attacking them. Lyme disease can be treated if caught early. Really? You have to take hardcore antibiotics for like a while. I guess that makes sense. I didn't know that, Esol. And they were cured? That's actually really encouraging. I've heard it's really hard to diagnose though because the symptoms are so wildly different. I don't know. To be fair, everything I'm saying is just stuff I've heard. It's not something I've researched, but I don't know. All I know is Lyme disease freaks me out, and it always has ever since that doctor came and talked to us in 4th grade. So. Oh no! Poor dear. Yeah, it's super terrifying. If you ever cured, I think it goes into remission. That's what yeah, I didn't think we had something that could cure Lyme disease. Remission makes sense, like you just carry it, but it's like not affecting you. I'll have to look at it. That's really interesting. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't even know if I know anybody who has Lyme disease. If only there was a way for me to look this up. You know, an infinite source of information at my fingertips where I could just have a question like this and find out. But no. I, friends, will continue to speculate wildly while painting this cloud. Because if I don't stay on task, I'll get in trouble. Side of the US, it's dogs. Inside, it's raccoons. Yeah, we have, I think, raccoons and possums? No, wait, are possums the only animal that doesn't carry rabies? I don't remember. Yeah, so many rabbit holes today. So I don't know if it ever goes away fully, but for her, the symptoms were exhaustion, loss of appetite, and a constant headache. She caught it early. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that it was caught early and that the symptoms have been stopped anyway. That's really great. It's good that there's at least something that can be done, because my understanding was there wasn't anything that could be done, so that's good. Possums can't get it. That's right. That's right. I knew there was some animal that like couldn't or didn't carry it. Oh, raccoons. Raccoons and bats are the worst. See, I thought bats, I thought that was a misnomer about bats, that they actually don't have a very high instance of rabies. That it's like more of a bad publicity for the, it's bat publicity, guys. No? Okay, sorry. I'll be here for another 30 minutes. 15 minutes. Why did I make this cloud so big? This is taking me a long time. Don't give me that face of me. Bats only account for 1% of, yeah, it's a pretty low percentage, I think. Comparatively. You liked it? Thanks a lot, Ned. But they eat so many mosquitoes, this too. It's true. Bats are good. They're good for the environment. They get a bad rap. I'm not gonna say the bat rap again joke because, you know, that didn't go over well. Oh, I certainly would never bring it up twice. Alright, I'm giving up on this cloud. I think I made it too big and it's gonna take too long. Why did I do this to myself? She says as she continues to color. It's just a pretty cloud. And it's true. Yeah, you can't hate bats, because then you have to hate Batman. Nobody hates Batman. His superpower is being rich. That's the worst part about Batman. That's true. The Joker does hate Batman. And so does Harvey Dent, so I'm told. Who I definitely know the identity of. Allegedly. It's all for you, Mace. You want to build a bat box? Oh, that's cool. I was kind of thinking about it, but I think my HOA lady would have a fit. One day when I own a house, I will do all the things I want to do, like have bird feeders and bat boxes and bees. The portrait guy, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. How's your day going? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just kind of doodling from some references. I'm kind of regretting doing painterly ones today because I don't have the focus today. I'm very tired, and I have more things I need to do because we're about to do a baking stream actually after this. I'm gonna take like an hour-long break and then I'll be back live. So I don't know why I decided that this was what I should do, but here we are. How's your day going? Oh, Isol. Isol, get some heat on. Don't be so cold. Your fingers need to stay on your hands. How do you get bats to live there? I think they just have to find it. I think you have to put them on like a warm side of the house is the trick. Ungoy. It has to be somewhere not in the shade. I think that's the mistake a lot of people make is they kind of hide the boxes and they're like really cold. So if you put them in the sun, like on a warm spot, like a spot that receives a lot of sunlight, basically it warms it up during the day, and then at nighttime it stays warmer, and they like it in there. So then they'll find it and they'll eat all the bugs. Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. You just cranked it. Good, Isol. Good. The right specs and right location. A little hoping and praying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's like that's like going to a hotel and the service is already there. Yeah, you're just warming your housewarming for the bats. White nose disease? I haven't heard of it. Kaseko, that is sad. There's a bunch of bats down in Texas, at least down in southern Texas. I think I saw them one time when we went to Austin when I was a kid. We drove through it, maybe. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. What is white nose? Is it a contagious thing that bats are getting? Alright, I just have to remind myself I have to push through the ugly part of this. Eventually it will look like something. If I just keep pushing. Push through the ugly. Yeah, exactly. White nose syndrome. It's a fungal. Aw. It's super contagious. Aw. Aw. That's so sad. That's sad. That's awful. Poor bats. Nature is cruel sometimes, folks. Keep me warm at night. Here. Bats need a gold Ungoy. I wonder if that is something we could just like dip the bats in gold bond. Declined by 90%. Oh my gosh, that's really catastrophic. Wow. I don't know if I knew that. Or if I did, I forgot. Is there anything that we can do to like help them? Or are we just gonna have to lose a bunch of bats? And maybe the ones that somehow resist it are the ones that survive. And it is such a cruel cycle in nature though. Hard to be like sapient and aware of these things. Aware of the cruelty, I suppose. Watch it happen. Ugh. It's not widely talked about lately. Oh, bummer. Bummer. No, there's other things we're all focused on as humans, right? Meanwhile, the world burns, I suppose. Don't think there's been much success in treating it. Ugh. I wonder if it's just one of those things that you just like, nature has to run its course. You hate to watch it. Did they ever figure, speaking of watching nature run its course, did we ever figure out what was causing the hive collapse in bees? I've heard that crisis has abated. There's been like a huge uptick in, a lot of it I think is actually backyard beekeeping has actually helped increase the numbers of bees when we were really struggling for a few years there. I can't remember if they still do it, but weren't there were like tax write-offs and stuff if you kept bees? It was like a way to incentivize people to get into the hobby and to like basically just like citizen conservation essentially. But I don't know if I think I heard that it was actually the wild bee populations have stabilized and they're not seeing colony collapse. But did we ever figure out what that was? Does anyone know? Again, I could just look this up, I'm sure. However, I'm just gonna ask chat. See if anyone knows. They have treatment for it now. Oh, cool. At least it's something that requires them knowing about it and catching it in time. Interesting. And isn't it like really invasive or labor intensive? Oh yeah, the frog thing. I have a vague memory of this frog thing that you're talking about. Yeah, probably. It always is. Alright, this is gonna have to stay a sketchy cloud, because otherwise I'm gonna spend way too much time. Despite how picturesque this cloud is, I'll have to revisit it at some point. So we have some art that you guys are making that I need to look at, so I am gonna get into that here in a little bit, and then we will unbox the printer really fast, so that everybody can feel better about it, myself included. I don't want to be stressed about it on the drive home. Or I mean the drive to Texas. And then I'm gonna end stream. And then I'll see you guys back at 1. So that's the plan. If you are working on something that you want me to share, at least today, go ahead and drop it in the Discord. If you are still working though, by the time that I finish, because I know I normally go a little bit longer than this, but feel free to keep working on it. We are going to do another warm-up stream. The next one will be on next Tuesday. So since I'm going to be traveling so much, I'm not going to do a morning stream on Monday. I don't even know if I'll be awake on Monday. I'll have driven all day on Sunday, and I'll probably have other things I need to be doing. So my plan is to return to streaming on Monday afternoon to do the showcase, and then the next day will be the first warm-up stream in December. So you've got lots of time is what I'm trying to say. You have all week to do studies and just drop them in there, you know? We can still look at them, even if I'm not streaming, and then we'll still look at them on stream when I get back to doing studies. So for those who are going to be squeezing some studies in, you know, during the holidays, if you are in the US anyway, it's Thanksgiving for those who haven't heard. You know, kudos to you. For those that don't celebrate or aren't in the US, you know, enjoy your time where everyone in the US is distracted. Enjoy the internet while we're all eating, stuffing our faces. Okay. Oh, you're Gahariel, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I probably should have turned that off today. I forgot it was on. But yeah, we'll do that really fast. Let me wrap this up actually and do that. Thanks for the reminder. We're gonna do a quick draw me an animal. I'm going to unbox my printer for everybody really fast, and then we'll look at what you guys drew. So that's going to be the order of operations, I think. That way it gives anybody who's trying to finish up right now the opportunity to do so. And I love these little like layers in this. How do I get those effects? See, this is the fun part of this. The exploratory piece. It's like, how do I do this thing? How do I do this inside lighting that this cloud is casting? So interesting. Oh, I love the texture. Dang it, I'm getting excited about this cloud again. Just looking at it too much. This whole area right here is just beautiful. I can't. It's almost like you guys, I really want to show you this game that my friend introduced me to. We've got to get through the game queue, because this is the first time I've had a game that I'm like, oh, I actually kind of want to stream this. Like, it is like walking through a painting. It's beautiful. It's called Book of Travels. It's a very simple game. It's not super complex. It is technically an MMO, but it's very casual. You know, fighting is optional sort of thing. You can still level up in other ways. It's great. It's great. I'm loving it. It's almost like a walkable screensaver, to be honest. It's very, very chill, and it's just like hanging out in nature, but in a game, but in a painting. And I really want to show it to you guys. So I'm gonna find time with my roommate. I think we've maybe decided the 8th of December might be a good day for me to do a game stream. And we're gonna do the journey stream and maybe even part of the Okami stream that day, depending on how long she's out that day. And then I'm gonna find some time, guys, to show you Book of Travels. because holy cantaloupes. It's gorgeous as heck. My friend bought it for me, and we've been playing it together very casually sometimes. Just the two of us, and I am in freaking love with the aesthetic. It's such a good decompression game. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end this here. Let's do the Gahariel. Yeah, we'll do Okami, yeah. So my chat earned 2 game streams that, like, months ago that I still haven't... Because we don't do games here often. It's primarily an art stream. In fact, I mostly want it to be art when I'm here, but every once in a while on a Sunday, when my roommate's not in, I will do a game stream that we plan for. Try to plan for anyway, because sometimes I don't know when she's gonna be in. Trying to be better about that. But yeah, so my chat earned a Journey, which I played for the first time on Twitch. The VOD is actually, I reposted it. So if anybody wants to watch that, it's here in my videos or over on YouTube. If you want to see that, if you prefer YouTube to watch your videos. But I really enjoyed Journey, and I kind of want to replay it now that I kind of understand how the game works, and, you know, get all the things that I missed the first time around. And then so they earned that stream, and then they also earned another Okami session. So we played a few hours of Okami not too long ago, which I haven't played since high school. So it's almost like playing it for the first time again. And now it's been like 2 months since I picked it up, so I'll probably forget how everything works. But we're gonna play that again at some point. But then once we do that, I really want to show you guys Book of Travels. Okay. Let's do the Draw Me an Animal really fast, and then we're gonna unbox, and then we're gonna look at your work that you guys are dropping into the warm-up section. So, the requested critter. What are video games? Yeah, right? I don't know, I think you should ask Danny. You might know. Gariel. It's a good animal. Gariel. I have 5 minutes to draw this critter, and then we're gonna look it up together. It is 11:35, so I'm gonna start right now. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm not sure if I know how to draw it super accurately, but let's try. I haven't studied them super extensively, but the males do have these big bulbous noses. They've got these really slender faces. I don't remember if they have teeth up and down or just down. I always forget which one that is. I think they're a type of crocodile. But they're really neat. This is a Gahariel, pretty sure. Gahariel? Gahariel? I don't know. It's great. It is. Pretty sure this is about what they look like. Sort of ran out of room for the tail, but we'll just... Okay, here's my Gahariel. I don't remember if they have the crocodilian like spotting or not. A little sketchy. I guess I could clean it up slightly. That didn't take too long. Your local zoo has them. Yeah, the zoo I grew up going to, the Fort Worth Zoo, has them too. They've always been some of my favorite crocodilians to look at. At this point, I'm assuming. Oh, hey, Suntroa, how you doing? You're assuming anything that has Gar in the name has long stout. Yeah, that's a safe bet. Although this is spelled G-H-A-R. Fancy. I want to say they're from India, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna look it up here in a second. Fairly certain this is roughly what they look like. I'm not sure if I got the colors totally right. It's probably a little too green. Might be more of a grayish. But you know, we're doing what we can. I remember if they have like the crocodilian sort of like tiled spotting or not, but anyway, I think this is a Gariel. This is my drawing of a Gharial without reference, just to see. We'll look it up, like I said, in just a minute. I'm trying to remember if there's any other distinguishing marks. I don't know if there is. Let's just do a little bit. We got 2 minutes left. Let's do a rocky shoreline. Oh, I always do that. I always draw on the stinking. Ugh, I have to delete this over. Why did I add an addition layer to this? I keep accidentally drawing. I'm gonna rename this. Do not draw on this layer. So now I have to like carefully draw around this whole critter because the addition layer in Krita works super different than any other addition layer and it like ruins everything. Never had this problem. Okay, well pretend this is a rocky shoreline. Those are rocks, I swear. See, look at all those rocks. Wow, rocks. Holy rocks. Batman? Yeah, rocks and stuff. A little bit of water in there. Just thinking about it. It's like, yeah, maybe I'll get in. Here we go. Alright, that should be time. I mean, I've got a few seconds left, but... No one said this had to be a perfect drawing, right? Right? Nobody said that? Nobody said that, right? There we go. Okay, there. Oh shoot, I messed that up. Let's do it this way instead. That's smart. Perfectionism, guys. It's a curse. Even for this. Okay, let's look. I'm glad you like it, Mary. Most are in zoos. I know, they're doing really bad in the wild for sure. You have a picture of one? You could just lock the layer? The addition layer? Doesn't change anything. Yeah. No, it's just I put it at the top. I messed up. It's not Krita's fault. Alright, let's go look at a Gharial and see what we can learn. They are more grayish than I drew. But this is a Gharial. Boink. Skinny, long skinny nose. Look at that guy. Look at that snarly mouth. Oh, and they do have up and down teeth, right? Yeah, cool. I got that part right. Okay, let's learn about these guys. Blink. They're so shaped. I know, right? Look at that. Teeth warning, guys. But look, I love the males having this huge bulbous snout. I forget what it's for. Probably display purposes or something. But let's learn about you. It's also known as the gavial. Oh, interesting. It's a crocodile. That's a type of crocodile. It's a among the longest of all living crocodiles. Adult males have a distinct. Hold on. Do you guys see this? A distinct boss. They call that a boss. Hey, let's check out my boss. That's fun. I had no idea. At the end of the snout, which resembles an earthenware pot known as a gara, hence the name the Gharial. Oh, let's check this out. Well, there you go. They have one of those on their snout. For sure, I see it. It's well adapted to catching fish because of its long, narrow snout, and 110, it's a very specific number, of sharp interlocking teeth. Probably evolved in northern India. So it is from India, cool. Fossil Gharial remains were excavated in the Pliocene deposits at Savalik Hills. Currently inhabits rivers and the plains of the northern part of the Indian subcontinent. Okay, cool. It's the most thoroughly aquatic crocodilian and leaves the water only for basking and building nests on moist sandbanks. Very cool. The wild Gharial... I hate this. Yeah, critically endangered. Shoot. So sad. The wild Gharial population has declined drastically since the 1930s and is limited to only 2% of its historical range today. Conservation programs initiated in India and Nepal, I didn't know they were in Nepal too, focused on reintroducing captive bred Gharials since the early 1980s. Loss of habitat because of sand mining, interesting, and conversion to agriculture, depletion of fish resources, and detrimental fishing methods. It's always the fishing methods. Continue to threaten the population and has been listed as critically endangered since 2007. Yikes! All right, let's hear the bad news. How's the population size? Do we have notes on that? Oh, wow. They used to range as far as Pakistan. Alright, what's our population, guys? I'm not seeing numbers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in the Ganges, 494 gharials were released between 2009 and 2012. So there's at least a few hundred. Captive bred gharials, yeah, so it seems like most of the populations are in captivity, but it sounds like there are reintroduction programs out there. 251 hatchlings were counted at 2 nesting sites in 2017. Okay, okay. So we have some efforts. I'm not seeing hard numbers on the estimated wild population though. Anyway, if you guys want to read more about gharials, there you go. Enjoy. Boss Snoot, yeah. Love it. It's a boss. They're so shaped, yeah. Well, there you go, guys. There's all about the gharial. Thank you, Miss Yvette, for... Man, look at that tiny little range populations. Holy cow, they're so isolated. No wonder it's tough to do anything, I'm sure. Well, there you are, folks. There's the gharial. Very cool creature. It's got a boss on its nose. That's what I learned today. And let's see. In the next 5 minutes, let's do a very quick unboxing of this printer. And then we're going to look and see what you guys did for your studies. And then I gotta make some posts and then go get ready for my baking stream. So let me make a little room here. Don't know, I didn't really plan on this, so I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. But give me 1 second. Let me grab the printer. BRB. It's so big. Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. It's really large. I have to like get my sculpting cam, I think. Here, let me grab that. 'Cause this is not, I don't think this is gonna be helpful. This is my printer, guys. Look how big it is. Look at this. Yeah, this is the printer you guys helped me get. Thank you so much. For those who donated to that Ko-fi fund, who subbed when we were doing the sketchathon, who got sketches, all that stuff. It is a 9x13. It's capable of doing 9x13. Let me grab my sculpting cam really fast so we can actually look at it. Okay. Oh. Before I do this, let me get my box cutter. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall, printer. That would be so tragic. Box cutter, pair of scissors. Let's open it, check for damage. Like I said, guys, I really didn't see very much damage. I have the hiccups right now. There's this one part. There we go. It's like this one part right here that's got like a little bit of a hole. And this little scrape. So it's like something got scraped here. That's the only, I think, part of the box that seems damaged to me. There is a thing on here, I think, that has my address, though. Let me turn off the camera really fast, just in case. Sorry, I wasn't really prepared for this, so I just need to like check it really fast. Make sure that I'm not, you know, doxing myself. Something I would do. So, hold on. Okay, I think I got them all. Let's try again. Welcome to the ET, yeah, 8550 buddies. Woo! That's right, Pyro. Yeah, thanks for the Rex. Yeah, let's root for the Gariel for sure. Okay. Turn my sculpture cam back on so you guys can see this thing. It's big. Big. Here's my studio setup. You guys can't hear me when I'm away from the mic, sorry, but here's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be stepping away from the mic for a sec to unbox just a little bit of it. I might actually put it on the floor. That might be a little easier, because I don't want it to fall. But this is actually going to go over there. On my table that has sculptures currently. So let's go ahead and unbox a little bit. I'm going to check it really fast for damage. It looks suspiciously big. Are you sure there's no human? It's massive. It's like the largest size printer. I just realized I'm opening this in a stupid way. Yeah, let's do this on the ground. Sorry for the flippy cam, guys. That might happen. One sec. I don't really know how else to do this, so. Also, you can see my heater. It's making all that noise. See if I can get my mic a little closer to me here. It's a nice thing about a mobile mic, I guess. Alright, let's just open it this way. We're checking for damage, folks, and then we're gonna look at the showcase stuff. I think it's probably fine, because the damage on the box was not that severe. Yeah, I mean, you know, looks like a printer. This stuff looks important. We'll look at that later. Oh, there's the ink. Big. Big. These are for hitting stuff. Oh, sorry. I don't know why my camera keeps slipping like that. I apologize. Look at these sticks. Those are exciting. Those are toys for later. Oh, it's massive, you guys. I think it's fine. Sorry, folks. I don't know why my camera keeps flipping and I can't stop it. So I'm sure that's really nauseating to watch, but I think it's okay. I don't see any damage. Back. Yeah, it looks like these little sticks kept it from like touching anywhere that the box would have been hit. Nope. Yeah, I think anywhere the box got damaged on the outside, it didn't touch the printer. So I'm gonna say that it's okay. It looks fine. I don't know if I want to take it all the way out of the box. If you aren't going to flip it out, if I'm not going to flip out over opening this box, then something has to. What do you mean? I am excited. What would you like me to... I don't know how to do this. You guys told me to check for damage. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to take it out because I don't have anywhere to put it. I am excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm just also very tired. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm gonna say it's fine. I'm gonna leave it in the box though, to protect it, and also to keep all the pieces together because there's a lot in here. It's like a ton of ink on the side. I got all these ink thingies. I gotta figure out how to do that because this is an ink tank type printer. That's. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do the ink filling. So I may need some tips for those of you who have a printer like this. But it's big. I mean, you guys can see. Can you see? Hold on, you can't see how big it is. Look Look how big it is! Look at how big. I don't know how to show you how big it is, because this camera keeps flipping around every time I try to show you anything. But it's big. It's big. It's big and it's going back in the box because I need it to be safe while I'm gone. I guess I'll put these little sticks back. I don't remember how they were. Protective sticks. Here we go. Back in the box. Safe. Safe. Look how safe. Okay. See, now I have to retape it though. How am I gonna keep this from getting damaged while I'm gone? Did I just break my microphone? Ah, I did. What's going on? Oh my gosh, everything's breaking. The microphone just came apart. Oh jeez. Setting it up, it's like a visit to the optometrist. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna, I'm gonna do a whole stream for getting ready for this printer. We're gonna go through my art supplies, clear out stuff that I don't need to make room to put things on the art shelf so that I can make room for this guy. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Ah, I'm attached. I'm attached to too many things. Hold on. Let's go back over here. Ouch. Ow. Everything hurts. Oh, that was my impromptu unboxing to check for damage stream. There you go. I hope that was everything you ever wanted, chat. Okay. Hello. I hope everyone is satisfied that there's no damage. I certainly am. I got paint on my camera. Let me put this away before I break other things. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the stuff you guys have done. Like I said, we're gonna do a art supplies like organizational stream day, I think, when I get back. Basically, I just want, I don't know, I was gonna do it off stream and then people said I should do it on stream. So maybe we'll do a special stream where I'm thinking about going through all my art supplies in this cabinet over here, like cabinet, this giant shelf, and just like testing all my markers and testing all my paints and testing things that could be dried out or bad, organizing, tossing. It's been a few years since I've done that. And then hopefully make room for all the stuff on this brown cabinet so that that's where my printer, I think, is gonna go. So, we'll see. We'll see if everything plays out, but that's the current plan. Reorganizing a bit in here to make room for this massive new tool. And thank you again, everybody who helped fund that. I would not have been able to afford that printer at all. I was not able to afford that printer. It's been on my wish list for a long, long time. So, I really appreciate the help there. The hardcore metal in the background really sets the mood. Good. Good. Oh, hey, Hectix, how's it going? You do the extras where you peel orange bit by bit and then you draw the orange every time you peel? No, I haven't, but that sounds really interesting. I like that. What kind of surfaces would you be able to print? I think quite a few. I think you can even do like really thick things, like some thin cardboards maybe. But I'll find out soon. We'll discover that together. Hopefully I'll be able to print a lot of really interesting, I don't know, like merch and postcards and prints and all sorts of things. That's kind of my plan. So
But more about that later. More about that to come. For now, let's go and see what you guys drew. I'm gonna head over to the Discord. If you are working on something that you want to share, feel free to drop it in there. And if you're still working, don't rush or anything, because we are going to have another study stream next week on Tuesday. So you have a whole week to finish whatever you're working on. So please don't rush. The way it's going to work is I'm going to scroll up to yesterday's. Oh, perfect. There's not a ton, which is actually nice for today, because I am in a hurry. We're going to go see, yeah, what folks have done since yesterday, basically. So I did horses yesterday, sort of. I got very distracted. A lot of things happened yesterday. And then we're going to look at anything below that, because this is stuff you guys have seen before, but everything below this, in theory, is stuff you haven't. So we're starting off with Amaze, a lovely doggo from our wonderful mod Amaze. You guys, if you're not following AmazingFan15, you really ought to. Newer streamer here on Twitch. Just got started doing art streaming. Does a lot of character design stuff, a lot of comic work, a lot of animation, and also just a really nice place to hang. Thanks for joining along, Amaze. This looks great. I love it. Great anatomy, great structure. You always pick these really complex poses, which is good. But I'm sure the foreshortening is tough. Like, the foreshortening on this foot especially is very awkward. He's holding his foot at a strange angle. It makes it really hard to figure out what the anatomy is doing. But you did a great job. You did a great job with it, Amaze. I hope you had fun also. This is a cute little doggo. Well done, well done, well done. Thank you so much for drawing along and keeping me accountable. And Art of DHT, I actually looked at this rock. I pinned it with the intention of drawing it, and I skipped it today. But I loved the textures on it, and I'm hoping you had fun drawing it. Yeah, this looks great. Really nice planes, honestly. I love these. I really need to study like the different types of textures of rock, because there's so many different like environmental elements you can bring in from studying stuff like this. But you did a great job. Really nice structure, really nice like form. It feels really solidly there. You paid really close attention to the value. And I like the little details, the little textures you started to get with the cracks and crevices and stuff. It's more complex than it would seem, you know, drawing things like this. If you guys aren't, speaking of people you should follow, if you aren't following HDMZ is another wonderful art streamer here on Twitch and has been doing a bunch of studies on stream. Did Skulltober for all of October. It was really cool to watch. Oh, you did enjoy it. Good, good. Good, Amaze. But yeah, HDMZ has been doing a great job. If you guys want to go hang out with another cool artist here on Twitch that's just kind of getting their Twitch legs under them, HDMZ, another one that I recommend. And that's actually looks like that's actually gonna be it for today, which is awesome because I gotta run. I gotta post a bunch of my my Dinovember stuff on my socials, and then I'm gonna go get home and get ready to bake. We're gonna be baking in like an hour, guys. So the day's not over yet. If you want to hang out with me, though, between streams or get updates when I'm live, all that kind of stuff, I have a Discord there. You can also follow me on social media. I tend to post on socials. I'll post this cloud and my silly rocks in just a second into the Discord, and then anything that's posted under these will be what we show on stream on Tuesday for the warm-up streams. Don't forget, guys, last week to submit for the art showcase. That's happening on Monday, so hop into the Discord, go to the warm-up or the monthly showcase section, and get your work in there. Because the deadline, the cutoff is actually, I'm just gonna do the cloud. I don't really like the rocks; they aren't finished. But yeah, the deadline for that is Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So that's the last day you can submit a piece for the showcase. Please just make sure you're submitting one piece per person. Just check the pins at the top of chat. And that is where you can find all the rules. Just basically something you drew, no AI, all that stuff. Is there an otter in the cloud? Not intentionally, but there could be. I don't know. I don't see an otter, but I'd love to see where you see an otter. But for now, guys, I'm going to run, and I'll be back on in an hour. Thank you for snoozing those ads, whoever caught that. I appreciate that help there. Let's go see who we can find to raid. Let's go find an artist. Hopefully somebody doing something work safe. Tends to be my preference. Ooh, I think I know where we can go. Oh, there's a couple of good options. And there's a lot of folks on right now that I haven't spent a lot of time in their streams. Like, I'm pretty new to their content, so I don't want to raid into somebody who I haven't totally vetted yet, but there is some good stuff happening. Let's see. How about... Oh, man. Oh, man. Should we raid? You know what? Since here I know what we should do. This will be thematic. This will prime you guys. This will prepare you for what's about to happen in an hour. Let's go say hi to Kelly Cakes. We have not raided her in a while, and she is doing some cake art. So it's art related. It's also baking related because I'm going to be baking in less than an hour. Hopefully, if I can get everything together on time. Oops, where did she go? Did she just get off? Oh no, here it is. Let's go say hi to Kelly Cakes. She's got a very chill stream. She's a very sweet lady. And I don't know how much longer she'll be on. She's been streaming for 2 hours. But she's making a really cute cake with really lovely gradation of blue to white and some lovely details. So let's go say hi. I don't know. Let's just say... let's do a cheese invasion today since it's food related. The cheeselings are invading cheese. I don't know. I need to come up with some raid calls, guys. This is the one I'm going to use, though. If you would like to use it, feel free. Or make up your own. It's fine, too, as long as it's, you know, work safe and stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And I'll be back. I'll be back in like an hour. We're going to make some banana bread. We're going to make some cookies. I'm going to run home right after I finish my post scheduling, and I'll be back. I'll see you guys in just a little bit, okay? If you want to come back. If not, that's fine too. But like I said, hang out on the Discord or follow me on social media if you want alerts when I'm live, or just click that bell icon here on Twitch if you get Twitch notifications. I'll be back on around 1 p.m. Mountain Time is the goal. So we'll see you then, and until then, let's go say hi to Kelly Cakes and stick around for the raid. She's a good time.